Hello, this is lecture number 2 for the chapter probability of for the class 10th, and we're discussing the first exercise, and we have done up to question number 6. Now in question number 7, the probability of the two students not having the same birthday is given. Then you have to find the probability that the two students should have the same birthday. So the probability of getting the probability that the two students have same birthday is equal to 1 minus probability that the two students don't have the same birthday, because the probability of E and the probability of E naught is equal to 1, or we can say the sum of the probability of all elementary event is equal to 1. And in this question the probability of one of the event is given and you have to find the probability of the other, so you can easily obtain by subtracting that probability from 1. Now in question number 8, you have to find the probability of getting the red balls, and it is given that there are total 8 red balls. Out of them 3 are red and 5 of the other color. So the total number of event, that is NE, is equal to 3. That is the favorable event is given as 3. The favorable events here is red ball, and the total red ball, that is the sample space, is 3 plus 5, that is total 8 balls are there in that bag. So where A is the event, that the drawn ball is red. So the probability of the event is NE upon NS, which is means favorable event upon total outcome. The favorable event here is the red ball, which is 3 number. So 3 upon 8, 8 is the sample space. That is the total 8 ball in that bag. Now in the second part of this, you have to find the probability that the ball drawn is of not a red color, that is PE naught you have to find. It should not be of red color, that it should be of the other. You can do it directly like this, 5 upon 8. Or if you have to find that it is not of the red color, that is E you have let it equal to red color, then E naught means it is not of the red color, and PE naught is equal to 1 minus PE. You know it. So 1 minus P is 3 upon 8, so you will get 5 upon 8. You can do it directly, that it is not of the same color, red color, and the balls which are not in red color is 5, so 5 upon 8, you can do it directly. Now in question number 9, read it in your book. You have to find the probability of getting in the first part be of red color. Now total, so the event here is E here is of red ball or red marble, and the red marble in the total marbles is 5, and the sample space is the total marbles in the bag, which is 5 plus 8 plus 4, that is total 17 marbles are there, and the probability of that it will be of red, that is 5 upon 17, that is NE upon NS. Now in the second part, let the event be F, and that event is of white marble, because you have to find the probability of obtaining the white marble, and the white marble in the total marbles are 8, that is this 8. So NF is equal to 8, favorable event is 8, and the sample space is already 17. The probability of getting the white marble is 8 upon 17, NF upon NS. I've called the event of white marble as F. Now let G be the event that the marble drawn be green, and the green marble here is 4. So N, G and G naught will be the probability of not getting a green marble. You have to find the probability that it should not be of the green color. So number of event that it should not be a green, that is G naught, is 17 minus 4, because 4 are of green color. तो ग्रीन के अलावा कितनी बॉल हैं आपके पास? 5 plus 8, that is 13. तो probability that it should not be of the green color is except green, that is 13 upon 17. So you have to write like this: probability of G naught means that it should not be of the green color. So all balls except green, that is red, and white, that is 5 plus 8, that is 13 upon 17. So this is the question number 9 of your NCERT book. Now let us take the question number 10. Now some coins are there. First of all, you count the total number of coins there. The total number of coins are 100 plus 50 plus 20 plus 10 is equal to 180. 180 coins are there. You count the different coins: 1 rupee coin, 2 rupee coin, 5 rupee coins, 50 paise coins. Now in the first part, you have to find the probability of getting a 50 paise coin. So let E be the event that it should be a 50 paise coin. So how many 50 paise coins are there? Read in your book, there are 100. And the total sample space is 180. The total coins are 180. So the probability of P is 100 upon 180. NE upon NS, that is favorable event upon total outcomes. Now in the second part, you have to find that it should not be the probability that it should not be of 5 rupee coin. So let F be the event that it should be a 5 rupee coin. So how many 5 rupee coins are there? You read in your book, they are 10. They are 10. So you have to find the probability of F naught, that it should not be of the rupee 5 coin. So except 5 rupee coins, how many coins are there? 100 plus 50 plus 20, that is 170. So the probability that it should not be of 5 rupee coin is 170 upon 180, which is 17 upon 18. Now in question number 11, there is an aquarium in which there are total 13 fish, in which the 5 are male fish and 8 are female fish. Now you have to find that what is the probability that it should be a male fish. So it is very simple question. The probability that it is a male fish, that is 5 upon 13. Male fish are 5 and total fish are 13. So 5 upon 13 is the probability that it should be a male fish. Now in question number 12, there is a question you read in a book. There are total 8 points in that spinning circle, and so there are arrow point is 8. Now the number of events that the arrow points is equal to 8. So what is the probability that the pointer points 8 on that pointer? So the total number of event that 8 occurs is only 1. 1 to 8 numbers are written on that spinning circle. So probability of getting an 8 is 1 upon 8. Total 8 points are there, and 8 is only on them only one time. So 1 upon 8. In the second part, you have to find the pointer should or the arrow points odd number. So how many odd numbers are there in it? It is 1, 3, 5 and 7. There are 4 event can be there that it points either on the odd number. So odd number are there in 4. 1 to 8, there are 4 odd number, 1, 3, 5, 7, and sample space is 8. So the probability that it points to an odd number is 4 upon 8, that is 1 upon 2. Now in the third part, you have to find the probability that the arrow should point greater than 2. So how many events are there that is greater than 2? That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many events are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So therefore 6 events. So I have let it that event that it should be greater than 2 be G. Then the probability of getting G is NG upon NS. NG means number of favorable event, which is equal to how many? It is 6, and the sample space is 8, like this. You can let it E also. Now H be the event that the pointer or arrow point less than 9. So less than 9 means you can, the number can be from any 1 to 8, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are possible favorable outcomes are 8. So NH is equal to 8, which is the favorable event. H is the event of getting a number less than 9, which is equal to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 events hai. So PH is the probability of getting a number less than 9, which is 8 upon 8, 1. It is sure event. 9 से कम तो नंबर आएगा ही आएगा, क्योंकि 1 से लेकर 8 तक उस सर्कुलर सर्कल में आपके 1 से लेकर 8 लिखे हुए हैं. Now in question number 13, a die is thrown once. So what is the sample space in this? It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you have to find the probability of getting a prime number. So how many prime number are there in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? It is 2, 3 and 5 are the prime number. So the events are NE means favorable events. It is 3 and the sample space is 6. So 3 upon 6, that is 1 upon 2 is the probability of getting a prime number when a die is thrown once. In the second part, you have to find the probability of a number between 2 and 6. The number between 2 and 6 are 3, 4 and 5. So there are 3 events and I have let it equal to F. Event I have let it equal to F. So NF are 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 events हैं ये. So probability of F, that is the probability of getting a number between 2 and 6 is 3. So 3 upon 6 is the probability of getting a number between 2 and 6 when a die is thrown once. In the third part, you have to find the probability of getting an odd number. So let I call that event of getting an odd number be G. So odd number in this sample space is 1, 3, 5. So how many events are there? 3. So NENG means number of events of getting a odd number, that is 3, and the probability of getting this odd number is NG upon NS, which is equal to 3 upon 6, which is again 1 upon 2. So this is the question number 13. Now in question number 14, a card is being drawn out from a pack of 52 cards. So naturally the sample space will be 52. 52 sample space will be there because there are 52 cards in a pack of cards. Now in the first part, you have to find the probability of getting a red color king, a red king. So in 52 cards, there are only 2 kings. So let that event be E. So NE will be equal to 2, matlab favorable events, and the sample space here is 52. So PE means the probability of getting a red king is 2 upon 52, which is equal to 1 upon 26. In the second part, you have to find the probability of getting a face cards. Face cards. So in the beginning of the chapter, I told you what are the face cards. There are 12 face cards in the pack of 52 cards. So the number of event here will be favorable event here will be 12. 12 events will be there favorable. That is the face cards. So I have let it equal to F, the event let it equal to F. The probability of F will be equal to NF upon NS, which is 12 upon 52, that is 3 upon 13. In the third part, you have to find the probability of getting a red face cards. So total 12 face cards are there, and out of them 6 are red and 6 are black. So let G be the event of getting a red face card, and red face card are 6. So NG will be equal to how much? 6. And the probability of G will be equal to NG upon NS, that is 6 upon 52, that is 3 upon 26. Now in the fourth part, you have to find the probability of getting a jack of a heart. So in a pack of 50 cards, there is only one jack of a heart. One heart का jack केवल एक ही होता है. So probability of that event I have let it equal to H. Probability of H is equal to 1 upon 52. In the next part, you have to find the probability of getting a spade. So there are 13 spade in a pack of 52 cards. So Ni, and the event I have called it equal to I, a spade. So Ni is equal to 13, and the probability of getting a spade card is 13 upon 52, which is equal to 1 upon 4. In sixth part, you have to find the probability of getting a queen of a diamond. Diamond की queen चाहिए, तो only one queen is there of diamond. So the favorable event is only 1, and the event I have called it here J. So Nj is equal to 1, and the probability of J is equal to Nj upon Ns, which is 1 upon 52. The probability of getting a queen of a diamond is 1 upon 52, क्योंकि एक ही diamond की queen होती है 52 cards में. Now read the question number 15 first of all in your book. Read it. Now there are 5 cards: 10, Jack, Queen, King and Ace. So naturally the sample space will be equal to 5. Now you have to find the probability of getting a queen. So in these 5 cards we have only one event, that is queen. There are not 52 cards here. It is given that there are only 5 cards: 10, Jack, Queen, King and Ace. So what is the probability of getting a queen? So there is only one queen, that is 1 upon 5. So Ne upon Ns, Ne is 1, Ns is 5. The probability of getting a queen is 1 upon 5. Now after that the queen we have taken out is not replaced in that pack of 5 cards. So now what is the sample space? Now the sample space will be only 4, because दो cards आपने निकाला था वो वापस नहीं रखा, तो there is only 4 cards is remaining. So the sample space will be only 4, not replaced. Now you have to find the probability that it will be an ace. So let F be the event that it will be an ace. So it will be Ace now is only 1, so 1 upon 4 is the probability of getting an ace when one card is not replaced, 1 upon 4. Now in the third part, you have to find the probability of getting a queen, and now in the remaining 4 cards there is no queen because first of all we taken out a queen and it is not replaced. So the probability of getting a queen is 0 because there is no queen in the remaining 4 cards. Okay, we'll discuss the remaining question in the next lecture. Thank you.